Good evening to you all. I am the Spectre Knight, and welcome back to Spectre Knight Plays Spectre of Torment. Last episode, we made our debut, and took down the foolish Black Knight in the process. An easy victory, to be sure. In this episode, we choose our next path. So, we have 8 different knights that we could bring to our cause. Now, which should we go for first? I suppose it would be fun to put that little plague knight in his place.
My lord, are you prepared to visit the Exploratorium?
Yes. Let's blow the place up. Dash and slash. A very fitting thing to say in my case. Now, seems this Plague Knight has done a bit of renovating in the time that we have been away. Though it doesn't seem like he's done much in all honesty. It just seemed like he added a few more torches here and there. Not exactly something that warrants a major change-up. Still, at the very least, he is trying. I'm not sure exactly what some of the other knights have done, but we shall certainly see, won't we? Again, it brings me pain to have to take down skeletons like that. They make such great soldiers. I mean, am I wrong? They make such great soldiers for any type of battle against the mortal realm. No, I would use them in my armies, if I ever got that far. Still, I should be focused on the task at hand and not about bouncing skulls left and right. I can worry about that later, especially as I deal with exploding rats, which, that's a bit morbid, even for me. Who would think to put an explosive in a rat? I'll tell you who, that freak Plague Knight. He certainly likes to boast, even though in all honesty all he does is tinker with dumb bombs and different chemical reactions. There's not much to him. And yet he thinks he is the best of us. Though I suppose insanity does come in all flavors, and in his case, it's a form of arrogance. Though, is that truly all his fault, I wonder? I mean, from what I understand, he is lovesick, so that sort of thing can take effect. Also, it seems that there is a secret here. I'm going to try and acquire it by any means necessary. But it does mean having to avoid those bombs. Let's see, let's get in that way. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. Left now is slash across, and good. The more of these baubles I collect, these little treasures that enhance my attacking powers, the better, I think. I mean, who doesn't like more power? Especially when it enhances your dark abilities. I'd have to be careful in this room. One false step and I could end up dead. Though, since I am dead, would that just mean that I die again? It's an interesting query to think about. If one dies and then dies again, do they just go to a different part of the afterlife? Or do they die again? These are questions that I believe require answering. At least, for those who are curious. Oh, I almost met with death again. At least it wouldn't have been as embarrassing as a death as literally falling down a pit. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to be careful with this particular room. These barrel lids definitely do like to bounce. Especially the ones with the spikes. Those are quite deadly. Not particularly a fan of those. Though, I guess it doesn't really matter in the long run, now does it? Got my health back and then some. Or my will, as the bar above will tell you. Not sure why they decided to give it such a unique name. Not that it's a complaint, mind you. I mean, if one is to survive, one must have the will and the fortitude to fight. Not having that will be a detriment to you. In any capacity, really. Okay, going to have to time this right. That seems like we're doing quite all right for ourselves. Another red skull for our collection. Though I'm surprised I haven't found any additional will-wisps. Or was it willow wisps? I don't remember off the top of my head. Regardless, it's not that important to remember, because when we find it, we'll get reminded of it. I must admit, those pink vials that spread, certainly not fun. Nor are those little slimes. I must admit, I am not a fan of the slimes. Why, you may ask? Because they're quite cheeky. They're the sneakiest of his... Well, honestly, the sneakiest of any monsters in the land. I mean, really consider this for a second. A slime can hide in any position, in any crevice, because of their malleable form. Unlike these fools that just stand around with their beaks, just waving about, chucking bombs for no reason. Still, you get what I'm saying though, right? It seems a waste to... Well, not really a waste, it's just... Slimes to me are quite an aggravating nuisance. Mainly because they can fit anywhere. Even in your armor, for goodness sake. Do you really want to have to deal with that sort of nuisance every day? And not even realize it? That would be torture beyond any shadow of death I could ever muster as a Reaper. Seriously, slimes are disgusting. That's why whenever I see one, I take the chance to slice it down. Because who really wants to deal with that? That and in large groups, they can be quite formidable. Don't mistake yourself. Slimes are very dangerous creatures, mainly in droves. You'll notice I'm not talking too much about the level, mainly because I feel no need to. It's the Plague Knight. Do you really think he's going to change up much of anything apart from his little neon light show? With all of these beakers and vials and flame traps and all that crap, there's really not much different here. I suppose the one thing I could say is that he got a little bit smarter with his placement of traps. But apart from that, there really isn't much else, and I must be honest, it quite bores me. Though I say that, and I've had quite a few brushes with death in this place, so I guess I shouldn't boast too much. Though he is rather crap at hiding secrets, I will say that much. And there's even secrets within secrets, which just lead to more money. Don't think I'm complaining, mind you. All of this money can be put to use, either via donations or for buying wisps and darknesses that I tend to miss. And yes, I did just hobble my way out of there. It's rushing water. You really think I'm going to take my time to actually fully walk across that? There's a certain satisfaction to take care of one of those knights, I must admit. Dealing with their shield can be quite a hassle, so being able to just slice through them, there's a certain satisfaction to that. And I need that platform, so I'm going to respawn it. Wait, I can't respawn that. You're kidding me. I'm unable to respawn that dirt patch. Really? Oh, I guess I didn't really need it anyway. Oh well. It seems that they're trying to hide things from me. Not a smart move. I'll just end up finding them later anyway. Excuse me? A fox that has all the treasure. That's different. Although it definitely took me by surprise, I'm nearly out of willpower. Definitely going to need some health soon. At least to some degree. Where could I find some health in this frickin' Exploratorium? I have to be very careful now. I'm only at 1/2 tick of will. Oh, definitely glad I avoided that. That would not have been good. Oh! Well, that certainly wasn't any better. At the very least, there was a checkpoint right there. So it's not too big of a loss. Easy now. Seriously, I knew those potions were going to be a pain as soon as I saw the first one drop and spread all of its fire towards me. Knew it was going to be a major issue. Still, I make do with what the world presents to me. I mean, I made do with becoming a Reaper. You really think much is going to bother me at this point? For those of you who actually know the story, don't answer that question. Guess I'm going to have to go to that one shop. Since it seems I have missed a few things, I'm going to have to be aware of that.
What? Wow! Someone called the embalmer! This one's past its prime. What are you even doing here?
Show yourself. I've come to offer you the position of court alchemist to the enchantress. Join us and her army of invincible knights.
Oh, you don't say! Sounds important. Invisible knights? Tell me more. Boom!
You are clearly not paying attention. Perhaps my scythe will get through to you. Perhaps it will. Though it seems like he has actually brought his A-game to this fight. Must admit I'm impressed. But only to a certain extent. He's still a bumbling idiot, through and through. Although if I'm not careful, I might end up being the bumbling idiot in this scenario. Though it certainly seems I have the upper hand in this situation. Was there ever truly a doubt? Though it seems it doesn't matter. He's disappeared. Though I could be wrong on that front. As we return to yet another moonlit night. That's one night down. Now, let's talk to our dear friend and see what other curios he has. We have 12, so we could easily buy 2. Let's get the throwing sickle.
Ah, this curio is well guarded. Well, I can lead you there. You'll have to battle your way out.
I'm aware of this routine.
This area is cursed as well. Tread carefully.
That shouldn't be too difficult. So this launches a boomerang blade. Huh. So it's a long-distance projectile type thing. This I can work with. This will certainly be useful against those annoying alchemist types that shoot spells. Very nice.
Excellent. Away we go.
Alright, so that's one curio. Now let's see about another. As he literally tosses the skulls into a pile. I suppose we should get the will skull.
Ah, this curio is well guarded. Well, I can lead you there. You'll have to battle your way out.
Is he going to say the same things every time we enter an area? Oof, that one was quite a hefty fall. And it does seem like he's just going to say the same things. The will skull. Crush the skull to regain will. Oh. Huh. Well, I certainly think this is a curio I will be holding on to quite often. A chance to get one's health back? Very nice. And quite useful. Oh. I'm just now noticing we have 4 skulls left to our name. And I suppose we should buy the last curio, oh wait, no. We do not have enough. Oh well. Let's offer more gold to this thing. I think we have a sufficient amount of gold? What? State your business, abomination! Who are you? We are many. We like your gold. We like your cloak. Touch it. New powers. Yes, we cloak you in darkness. Oh, they are a cloak vendor. I suppose these threads are looking a bit drafty. Cloak of Clemency. Lose will in darkness instead of perishing in pits and spikes. Drop less gold when you fall in battle. Advanced Cloak. Hold down and then grind quickly along surfaces. And spikes as if there were rails? Element of rip. I think I'll go with the rail mail for now. Oh, a most wonderful cloak. Very nice indeed. It seems Missy has something... Oh, we did miss a wisp chest. Might as well get our darkness on. And now we have expanded darkness, which means more power for the willed skull and all my other tools. Oh, it seems the Plague Knight has joined the party. Welcome. How are you enjoying the accommodations, you cretin?
This tower sure is seeing a burst of activity lately. Business is booming. I'm having a blast.
Of course you are, you simpleton. I am curious, what else is in this tower? Seems like we have quite a few things here. I'm not sure what any of it's for. These creatures are gathering around a vessel marked with curios. Perhaps I'll make an offering. It seems that my gold is going to be quite useful in this place. Still, this doesn't... Aha! Well, at least I know this is a skill that'll come in handy for spikes. Now, are there any other areas that are secret to this place? Oh, just when I thought we were done. Let's get that bounding soul, shall we? Let's see what this curio does. Now then, bounding soul. Free a lost soul which reflects off of surfaces. It's a literal projectile soul. A most useful projectile, I'd say. And since it bounces off of... What? Excuse me? Why can I not slice? Oh, I think I understand. It's to teach me how to properly employ the power of my curios, is it? I suppose that makes sense. I guess we're gonna have to bounce this... There we go. Huh. A very clever way to teach. I admire such tenacity. Alright, so it seems like we're out of curios for now. Still, at the very least, we are prepared for the next adventure. So, 1 night down, and 7 to go. Well, technically 6, since I am under the employ. So tune in next time, as we venture to find yet another knight to add to our ranks. Perhaps one in the cold. So till next time, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned on. That way you can be made aware of my next adventure. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Cinemageddon Reviews, Aaron Lena, 5-Way Dragon, Grimmy Leon, Hitsuyona Corrento, Honor Higgins, iShipIt88, Jesse Barbo 6, Jesse Alvarez, Mighty Chlorophyte, Nagi Oki, Seth Ryan Dodson, Sonic Destroyer 12, Sonic Star 21, Why Me 2021, Timid Recluse, Bossmaker, D-Wolf 1414, Kylie Childs, Michaela Donnelly, Princess Funnybone, Ruby the Wolf, Silver Fox MC, and Panda 475. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, exclusive Let's Plays, and a chance to choose a Let's Play for this channel, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all that said, this has been the Spectre Knight, and until we meet again, farewell.